What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, along with
Benjamin.
and we're what?
Benjamin, sorry.
Oh, Ben. And we're the Nurdie Boyz. And today we're going to try a little something, a taste review of a multitude of Peeps. Any ideas?
Just haven't had a Peeps in a long time.
Yeah, it's been about like a decade or so for me, so I forgot what they're kind of like.
About a decade and a half for me.
Yeah, so without further ado, let's try our first Peep, which is going to be the original. All right, Ben. Would you like to have any preliminary ideas of what it's going to be like for the original Peep?
It's just yellow sugar on marshmallow.
All right, so
I remember correctly.
Let's just try it.
All right.
Softer than expected.
Yeah.
And it's not like one of those factory kind of. Well, it's a factory product, but
And the
not like a traditional marshmallow.
yeah, and the sugar's not really that overpowering as I thought it would be.
Yeah, so let's how about we try to score these things from 1 to 10. Where would you rate the original?
I would say probably in the middle right now.
Yeah, for me, I'd say it's good. I'd probably rate it like instead of a 5 like him, I'd rate it right now a 4. It's kind of a ho-hum kind of just basic.
Yeah, because I just put it in the middle because, like I said, it's just I haven't tried the rest of them yet, so I can't really like put it like top 10 and all of them, you know.
All right, now which one next, Ben? Do you want to try?
Let's try fruit punch.
Fruit punch coming up. So here is fruit punch. Any ideas of what it's going to be like?
Well, just like I said, it's just one of those flavors I never even seen before.
True, I have not seen this many Peeps in a long time. I usually see the different colors, but never the different flavor.
Well, yeah, kind of like whole fruit loops. I'm trying to say.
Yeah. My preliminary idea is that it's just going to be a basic marshmallow on the inside, but the sugar's going to be flavored.
I probably think so. Yeah.
So let's try. Well, actually, if you look on the inside, it's actually a pink marshmallow. So it might actually have flavor on the inside.
It has that fruity sugar kind of taste.
Yeah, it smells nice. Not heavy. Tangy. A little bit of a tang.
Tell you the truth, I thought it was going to be sour.
No, it's actually more sweeter than like it's got a tang, but not like a sour tang. Just kind of like something to be like.
It kind of tastes like if you took the fruit syrup from like maybe say a snow cone or something.
Yeah.
And just put
it with the marshmallow.
Drizzle with a little bit on it.
And I think where the sourness is coming from is probably the sugar. Like they added some of that tartness to it.
Well, there was no sourness to me.
Well, for me there was like I said, it was a slight tang, not as sour like if it was a sour candy, but like a slight tang.
Yeah.
Where would you rate it?
A little above the original Peeps, so probably like a 6.
Yeah, I rate it about a 5. This would be like I'm glad I tried it. Would I get it again? Maybe if I forget about it.
And this is just a rating. It's our rating. So if you find it differently and like them a lot more, don't take our word to heart and go, well, you said these suck.
Yeah, they don't suck, but these are just our
opinion. Yeah.
So yeah, he's rating it higher than I am. So all right.
So you might love the fruit punch and give it a 10. Good for you.
Or original for that matter, or any of the other flavors we're going to try. It's all just objective. So what's next, Ben?
Try cotton candy ones now.
Cotton candy coming up. So now we're trying the cotton candy. Ben, any ideas?
It looks like a kind of not cotton, marshmallow-y kind of birthday cake ice cream kind of looking.
To me, it's just like somebody exploded pink on mine. Just pink with dotted blue randomly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ooh, that smells good. Smells exactly like cotton candy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And a hatch.
Just first what you would think of it, not cotton candy, but maybe like a marshmallow from like you know those marshmallows that you get in cereal, that kind of flavor.
A little bit.
A little bit, but it's not exactly how it smells though.
Cheapest brand now.
Yeah, like if you were instead of getting like let's say the
not Lucky Charms, but more like Middle Meal cereal.
Yeah, you know something a little bit. It's still in the same ballpark, but the smell was way better in my opinion than the actual flavor.
The smell is better than taste.
So where would you rate this one?
Pretty much behind.
So like a 4 or 4.5?
4, yeah, pretty much.
Me, I would rate it about a 4 as well. So I would pretty much equal it to the. Actually, I might actually just switch it up to a 4.5 because I probably would get a cotton candy peep before I get a regular peep. So, all right, what's next, Ben?
Sparkling Wild Berry.
Sparkling Wild Berry coming up. All right. So, first impressions on the sparkling berry.
Before I do that, by the way.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to let you know that the sparkling berry? Sparkling wild berry.
Yeah, sparkling wild berry.
They're not peeps, but they come into bunny shapes.
So they're bunny peeps.
Oh yeah, so they're bunny peeps.
So you get two different kinds. You get the bird and you get a bunny.
Yeah.
But they're all marshmallow nonetheless.
They're still the same. They're the same thing, same stuff, just different shape.
All right. So back to my original question.
Right.
First preliminary ideas.
It smells pretty.
Yeah, that's about it.
Really smelly pretty.
Yeah, like there's definitely like a raspberry or a blackberry smell coming to it.
To me, it's more like
that tangy smell.
Yeah,
that does have it.
Kind of like a little bit of like Jolly Rancher kind of.
Yeah,
smell.
Artificial raspberry and blackberry do tend to have that smell. So, it doesn't look like it's got much sugar on it either. It's like unlike the sparkles of the cotton candy where that was blended in with the sugar. This looks like the only sugar is the dark purple.
I wonder if it's sour.
Oh,
Because it says it's sparkling.
Well, let's try it.
Okay.
You're ready?
They're a little bigger.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. The bunnies are kind of bigger than the...
Yeah, it's a bigger mouthful. Sorry, I'm going to have to cleanse.
I was kind of right. They are a little... They're not like burst in the mouth sour, but
yeah.
They get a little soury kind of...
Yeah, it's got that kind of sour powder to it. Me personally, I was right. It does have a blackberry flavor. Mm-hmm. You're right.
They're, before I take my rating...
Oh, okay. Sorry, I jumped the gun again.
No problem. We all do.
Yeah.
That, I would like to say, like I said earlier, it does taste kind of like somebody finely crushed Jolly Ranchers and just sprinkled a little bit of the berry ones on, like strawberry or something like that.
To me, it's like freeze-dried raspberries and they just crushed it. You know, the freeze-dried kind, where they're extra bitter because of the concentration of the flavor.
That's an acid taste, that's a little bit too.
Yeah.
Kind of sits in your throat.
Yeah. So, are we ready for our ratings then? Since I jumped the gun?
Now we can do the rating.
Alright. What would yours be?
I would say probably a 3.
Me? 1. A hard 1. It's like, I'm glad I tried it, never again. That's my take. Ben?
I like them, but I don't like the aftertaste in my left throat.
It's still lingering even though we cleansed.
It's that, like I said, that sour, it just sits there for a while. And I just took a drink of water and still like, I'm going to sit there and mess with your throat.
Alright. This might be a little bit between this shot and the next shot, but Ben, what's our next shot going to be?
We're going to try chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding coming up. Before we start, we might have to do an adjustment on that last one. Ben?
I kind of lied. Shocker, I know.
Well, not really, but at the time it was honest.
I had a few moments to go through with the sparkling wild berry. And I'm going down to a stadium going one.
Yeah, like, glad we tried it. Never again. The aftertaste is just lingering still.
Yeah.
It's been a few minutes.
Like the berry is gone. The berry aftertaste is gone. The marshmallow is gone. The sourness stuff they use
Yeah.
is thick or in your throat.
And it doesn't even say it's sour either, so it's kind of misleading.
Kind of like little needles just.
Yeah, like me,
in the
it's like
throat.
right here at the jawline,
Right.
right where your jaw connects, is like stinging there. So, all right.
And hopefully the next one we try is gonna be a lot better and doesn't taste like poop.
All right. Speaking of poop, we got brown ones, which is the chocolate pudding flavor. Yeah.
Yep.
So preliminary
And
ideas.
They come in bunnies again, pretty much. So
He's got the head. I got the body.
now the Eve Herschel, I am not much of a chocolate guy. I'd rather have a Skittle than a Snickers.
True. I mean, I like my chocolate. It really just depends on the kind of chocolate. Any ideas of what you're thinking it's gonna be?
This kind of chocolate sugar sprinkles kind of taste.
Okay. Me, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a mousse kind of flavor. You know, kind of a light chocolate, nothing too dense, and that marshmallow is probably gonna make it even a lighter flavor.
What's the chocolate like? Oh, that's chocolate. Is.
Yeah, there's a chocolate marshmallow and a chocolate covering. Well, let's sniff. I'm sniffing. Hot cocoa is the flavor I'm smelling.
It is hot cocoa.
Yeah. No quality though.
Yeah, dollar store pudding.
Yeah, it's
hot
like
cocoa.
to me, it's kind of smoky or ashy, you know, kind of flavor where it's like very low quality.
Yeah, it has the flavor of chocolate pudding.
Yeah.
Like, but it's not the chocolate pudding like you put the milk in type of chocolate pudding. It's the chocolate pudding that you put in the bowl, you boil it, and you put it together, and you boil it again, and then you make it that way.
Yeah.
Because it kind of tastes like chocolate skin.
Yeah,
Chocolate pudding
that's
skin.
it. Like a chocolate skin, like something that has sat there for a while. Kind of chocolate where it's developed the skin, and you just peel off that skin, and we're like, chocolate for roll-up.
Or if I could say another thing, it's like chocolate milk where you add too much chocolate syrup. So you get
Yeah,
that,
so it has that more bitter flavor.
yeah.
It's kind of like acrid flavor. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like it a lot better than that wild.
Oh, yeah. Where would you rate it?
I personally would say it's 3.
3? Me? I'm like, do I want to make it middle, or do I want to rank it like a 5.5? So it's kind of like in between for me. It's like just okay to okay, you know. So for me, it's really hard to do. I'll just put it as a P, regular P for me. Next up, then, which one do you want to try?
Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either just your baseline okay, or else it's okay.
Just to get this one out of the way, it's probably sour watermelon.
Sour watermelon. Let's try it next. So, we are going to be trying now the watermelon sour, right?
Yep, sour watermelon.
And one thing I noticed while I cut them in half was that...
Me and a half.
yeah, I cut a chicken in half. The thing is that the outside is green. You can't really tell what the underneath is, but it's pink, just like a watermelon. So, it's definitely got a sour smell.
Really, yeah.
Like that sour powder.
Yeah, that's more like
Jolly Rancher. Like if you were just
smelling
smelling
like
it.
watermelon shampoo. Kind of too.
Yeah. It's like a good smelling shampoo.
I don't mean like shampoo like right out the bottle. I'm talking about like if somebody washed their hands with the watermelon shampoo, and then they come by and you get a whiff.
Yeah. It's kind of that kind of like nice smell. That kind of nice watermelon smell. But it also smells like if you sniffed a Jolly Rancher.
And I'm kind of debating about this because it's supposed to be sour and
It's sour and sweet.
And God dang, we hated the
yeah. It's like one and done for that one. So,
yeah.
Cheers.
Down the hatch.
There it is. Got a little bit of sour there. around the edges of your tongue. How about you?
It's kind of more comfortable.
Yeah. Has a kind of a rind flavor to it for an aftertaste. Like you just ate a nice little gummy watermelon type thing where it's got a little bit of that sour, but it's mainly that sweet.
Right.
But then afterwards, it kind of tastes like somewhat of a rind. Like if you get too close.
I kind of take those over wild berry over any day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these are kind of nice. If you want something like not super sweet and it's nicely balanced, I think.
Oh yeah. And they're bunnies, by the way.
They're chicks.
They're not bunnies, they're chicks, yeah. Sorry, forgot to say that. If you're looking for them at your store, you don't look for the chick version.
Rating.
I would give those pretty much a 5.5.
Me, I'd say a 4.5, only because I'm not a big sour guy, but it was really nice, in my opinion. What do you want to choose next, Ben?
I think birthday cake.
Birthday cake, coming up. So, birthday cake.
Now this one looks like a thing of ice cream with a bunch of sprinkles in it.
Yeah, that or else, like, since it's like an off yellow, like a buttercream, to me.
Yeah.
Definitely
birthday cake,
yeah.
Pretty much like universal birthday cake kind of
like
smell.
Like a funfetti cake.
Yeah. Like,
where it's got that vanilla note, but there's like something else with it.
Like if you smelled one thing birthday cake smelled, you smelled this.
Yeah.
So you're not like really missing out on the smell.
Without further ado, cheers.
Here.
Oh, my initial, like, somebody left it out for days. It kind of tastes kind of stale. And I like that stale cake where it's still pretty soft, but it's got that kind of crusty edging to it. Or crusty frosty.
Well, to me, it kind of do get the birthday cake flavor for like a split second.
Yeah, split second.
But then it just goes right to, I'm going to taste like original Peeps.
Kind of like if you had too much it's like too much of the cake where it's like, ooh, it's good, and then like every time you bite it, it's less and less.
It's like they took the original Peep, just said, throw away the yellow
sprinkles,
and just have somebody go blop, 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 blop with all the different colors and make it white sugar, and then...
Yeah, it's like all the flavor was in the sugar, and it was just a standard Peep.
I would say a 3.
3? I'd say about 3.5. It was not bad, but they could have done it a lot better. Next up, Ben?
Hot tamales.
Hot tamales coming up. Alright, so to start off with, the reason why I went, when I said coming up, was because I'm not a big tamales fan. Hot tamale, to me, that kind of cinnamon tastes a lot like dirt.
Right.
And
so let the audience know, hot tamales we're talking about is the Mike and Ike candy.
Right. And I'm hoping that somehow the marshmallow is going to make it taste like a good cinnamon. Kind of like the cinnamon and cinnamon Coke.
Or like a Big Red.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. Like the pleasant, like it has spice, but it's pleasantly spicy.
Where it doesn't start tasting dirt like. So, well, let's see.
Give it a smell.
It's red coating with a
Oh yeah, it smells like hot tamales.
Yeah, it smells the bad kind of stuff.
Yeah, it smells like hot tamales, guys. It's really red, really pink.
Yeah, so not only do hot tamales have the smell, but those candied red hearts, those cinnamon red hearts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said about Big Red, if it's still around, I don't know.
Yeah, it's still around.
But it has the smell of how it starts.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Big red. That's how I rate it. It's like a big red flavor.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where you think it's going to be like that dirty cinnamon flavor, that really hot, dirty one. That's actually nice.
Yeah, that actually kind of works.
Yeah, it's got that warm feeling like a Big Red chewing gum does, but the marshmallow sweetens it up so that you're not like blasted with it.
Now, like we were saying, it does not taste like a hot tamale, like an actual candy hot tamale.
Right, it tastes more like a Big Red of chewing gum.
Hot tamales are actually, they have like, I think puree or juice in it. A little bit of it.
Yeah, it's got some. I think it's got cinnamon acacia extract in it.
Yeah, so it's a lot more juicier. So that's why it's a lot more intense than the Peeps, pretty much. The Peeps is just cinnamon sugar kind of.
Yeah, it's like if you were to crush like the Red Hots, but then you were to like add a lot of sugar to balance it out. It's not bad. I kind of like that. The one that you were dreading the most was the sour watermelon, and the one that I was dreading the most was the hot tamales, but they both turned out good.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion. Rating.
I would say probably a 5.5.
Me, I would say probably a 6. That was actually pretty darn good for me. For being fearful, too.
I give it a 5.5 mostly due to, not because it tastes bad or bad thing or anything. It's more kind of like
base.
It's more pictured than it is, you know, intimidation. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you're intimidated by it, like how
yeah, it's like, oh, look at this. This is gonna be spicy cinnamon, and then you eat it, and it's like,
oh, it's
really?
cinnamon, but it's like a cinnamon like the cinnamon peppermints, the peppermint with the cinnamon centers. So
like I just feel lied to a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm pleasantly surprised. That's why I rated it a 6.
Yeah, so like what JD says is that a lot of the ones that we thought were going to be painful and nasty or something, so that's actually kind of pleasant. The ones that we actually kind of thought they'd be
really good
were kind of either bland or one that
lasted forever.
Wild berries.
Yeah, so
it's really kind of a nasty aftertaste to it.
Yeah, and it just lingered. All right, so what's next, Ben?
I believe what we have is Dr. Pepper so far.
All right, so let's go with Dr. Pepper next. All right, so Dr. Pepper, a nice little crossover, I would say.
Oh yeah.
So your idea, since this is the one that you were kind of like looking forward to the most.
Because I used to drink a lot of Dr. Pepper when I was a kid.
And so, what are you looking forward to?
I'm hoping it has the unique taste of Dr. Pepper. I know it's not gonna like be 1-to-1 with Dr. Pepper, but it's something like unique, close to Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. When I opened the package, they were like in this brownish red color, but when I cut into them, it was just pure white. So I'm not sure if that flavor is going to last. That's my concern. Like it probably tastes like Dr. Pepper, but all of like 5 seconds probably as you're chewing because it looks like straight up.
Smells really faintly of Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, very faint.
So down the hatch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lasted longer than I expected for the flavor. So there.
I actually kind of like these.
Yeah, it tastes like a low quality Dr. Pepper. More flavor than it actually has in the smell. In my opinion.
Like I was saying, it's not 1-to-1 with Dr. Pepper. That's for sure. It's like 1.5 maybe.
It's like if you got, instead of like the store brand Dr. Pepper, you got like the dollar store.
I would say, to me, it tastes like you open up a can of Dr. Pepper, took a cig, and you just forgot it's there for an hour or two.
Yeah.
And then get that like little warm taste in it.
But it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's still really good.
It's a unique.
I kind of wish that the marshmallow wasn't just straight up marshmallow, in my opinion. It could have used a little bit of like Dr. Pepper.
Like they could have mixed a little bit of the sugar into the marshmallow.
Right, or something, just so that it wasn't just straight white. All right. Next up, Bit. Oh, Ben reminded me during our cut, we forgot to rate it.
The Dr. Pepper Peeps, by the way, if you want to know. I give it a 6.
I'd say, 6, a solid 6 or a 6.5. You know, it was really good. So the dipped ones that we're moving on to, sorry if we want to move on, is just your regular Peep, but it's got this bottom coating of actual chocolate.
Now, like I said earlier, I'm not big on chocolate. Don't get me wrong, I'll take a Snickers or a Milky Way or something like that. But if I had to choose, it's always going to be the Skittles or the Starburst.
You'll take a chocolate candy, but it's more of a rarity for you.
But I'll take a chocolate candy if you like say Kiss It or whatever.
Yeah, I just hope it's not like a Hershey's Kiss, because that to me it has sour milk in it, and it just doesn't taste good in my opinion. I can't stand a Hershey's bar or a Hershey's Kiss. So yeah.
The only thing I can say about chocolate, it smells kind of cheap.
Yeah, it smells like heck. I rate it even just on smell alone of the chocolate. You know those chocolate coins that you sometimes get during Christmas?
Yeah.
It smells worse than that. Like the bottom of the barrel kind of odor for chocolate.
Well,
Cheers.
No.
No, I'm in agreement. Took me a bit there. Wow. It literally does taste like bottom of the barrel chocolate mixed with a Peep, and that crustiness of the sugar mixed with some of that chocolate made that chocolate crystallize and last longer.
No.
Ugh. So, I'm rating this one a 0 out of 10.
Those can meet their friend Wild Berry.
Oh yeah, I rate those a little bit lower than the wild berry, and I hate the wild berry.
Good.
So if I have to give it an official rating, 1 out of 10 instead of 0 out of 10, that would be a 1.
Well, the thing is, it has the chocolate. Oh, when you take your ice cream cone and you dip it in that like hard chocolate,
but you're using like the lowest quality possible.
Yeah, but you get like the really thin layer of it. And it's just, you get in your mind like, okay, this is a Peep, so it's going to be soft and chewy and stuff. And then you get these hard, like...
crystals.
Like little hard, like... feels like paper.
Yeah, like shards of chocolate.
Yeah.
Thin
it
shards of
doesn't
chocolate.
work well at all. And I'm not saying that because I'm not 100% chocolate lover or anything like that.
Yeah, I like chocolate, don't get me wrong. This is just like your bottom of the barrel chocolate that you somehow figured out how to make into a chocolate glaze for the bottom, well, chocolate crust. And that's literally what it was. It was a chocolate crust.
They're supposed to be the light.
Yeah, they're light.
I don't know if they're supposed to be more expensive or...
No, they were the same price. Well, they were more expensive because you only get 4 in a pack instead of the traditional 5.
You get like 4 of them in a package.
Maybe... No, you only get 3. 3, and it's the same price as your 8 packs. Or 10 packs. So, yeah, it's more expensive technically.
It's 3 right there.
Yeah, and it was the same price as, let's say, the Dr. Pepper ones. So, final one to try, fully submerged.
Oh boy.
And finally, for this sampling of Peeps, we have the fully submerged, where it's just coated in, it has a thicker coat of chocolate than the last one. And the Peep itself is just yellow.
I'm not looking forward to this.
If it's anything like the last one, nor am I. It's that same chocolate.
Might be better.
Yeah, let's just hope.
And a half. A lot more chewy, that's for sure.
Mallow cup. That's what it tastes like. It does. If you ever had, or moon pie brand is the graham cracker in there. You know, that chewiness of the, it's kind of got that kind of chew of a stiffer marshmallow that's still soft, but it's more rubbery. And the chocolate isn't that bad comparatively. Because that chocolate with the sugar was just nightmarish. Still, not the best of chocolates. This is more like your dollars. Well, your dollar chocolates.
Candy bar, yeah.
Yeah, like you just get for Valentine's Day, just in the dollar aisle, that kind of chocolate.
I still don't like them.
Me, I rated it a 2. Like, I'm glad I tried it. Well, I'm not very glad, but it was better than the other one.
It's not. It's to me. It's not disgusting. It's not bad. It's not like, oh my god, it's terrible. The other ones we tried,
Yeah.
like the light. It was It was more pleasant chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Because it was
more
a thicker
chocolate, by the way.
Yeah, so you're not getting that paper shardy kind of.
But it tastes like a big candy bar.
Yeah.
With marshmallow in the middle. That's all it tastes.
Yeah, it tastes like a Mallow cup. And me, if I'm going to go a Mallow cup versus a Reese's cup any day. Where a Mallow cup is like, I forgot what it was like, and then I remember, then I have it, and then I remember, and then I'm good.
Well, to me, it's, like I said, it's like tastes like a candy bar. Like if I just went and just plop chocolate on the table and put a marshmallow in the middle and cover it up and let it harden, I probably wouldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, this is kind of one of those that I regret trying, but it wasn't as bad as the other one.
I don't regret trying it. It's just, I would not get it again.
Yeah, it's pretty much like it only comes in a single pack. It's a bigger pack than like the regular Peeps, and so it's like, but for the price, I paid $1.25 for it. Not worth it, in my opinion.
That little tiny little, probably out there.
Yeah, it was bigger than a normal Peep, but
you're paying mostly for the cheap chocolate.
To top everything off, I found this marshmallow flavored Pepsi that is also branded with Peeps. So,
okay.
Any ideas what it might taste like or anything?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
I'm just expecting it super sweet.
I have been told premiered like a couple years ago, like for a limited time during Easter.
Yeah.
But I never ever got around to actually see it or.
Yeah, I've never seen it in town at all until this year. So, all right. Without further ado, let's try. Cheers.
Yeah.
Odd smell.
Oh yeah. No. It does smell like marshmallow, but more like marshmallow candle smell.
Something. I can't place it. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Tastes like how it smells. It's like a roasty, toasty kind of flavor.
Yeah, it's like a roasted marshmallow.
But it also has the Pepsi flavor.
Yeah, but not like peach flavor, but more like roasted, like put it on take a blowtorch and plant like that a little bit, and then grate that part off, put it in the soda.
Yeah, it's like all the roasty, toasty parts of the roasted marshmallow, yeah.
Not bad.
Actually, after the first taste, I'm like, yeah. But then I'm like, yeah, it's actually pretty good.
It is kind of sweet, though.
Oh, yeah. So, let you finish your drink. So, how do you think of it?
Down the middle.
5?
Yeah, it's more of a novelty than pretty much anything.
Yeah, like if it's available again for a good price, I'd buy it. So I'd probably pay for 5.
I do have a story about it though. That my friend Jay went out and bought He said he went out and bought the pack of 10 for of these cans. And how much did you say it was? $7? $8?
It was $7. They were advertising it at for a 12 pack, which it is a 12 pack. But it was supposed to be 12 ounces. Looked down, and that they were actually supposed to be 10.5 ounces. But it turns out, if you look at the can, they're 7.5. So even shrinkflation, even within the labeling.
And then I'd say about a couple of days ago before we started shooting this video, me and my mom found it big 20-ounce bottles at Dollar General. So.
Yeah, probably a whole lot cheaper than what I had to pay for.
And she said it was like $2 something.
Yeah, so $2 where I had to pay $7. So it was the only one that I could find in town at the time, and then all of a sudden my a person that I talk to on a regular basis is like, "Oh, I found it over at a local store," and then you happen to tell the story that you found it at the local Dollar General, and so I'm like, "Dang." So
I would say you probably got the better deal, the can,
yeah,
because you said you paid $7, right?
mm-hmm.
So the cans, you don't have to drink it all at once because you open it up and everything.
Yeah,
These you can just because these are good in like small quality. I wouldn't like recommend
yeah, guzzling like 5 of
2
them.
liter or something like that
Mm-hmm.
because it's that sweet, people.
Yeah, it's that sweet, and also the roasty toasty flavor probably get too strong. So a 20-ounce bottle is probably pushing it. You would have to divvy it out.
Oh yeah.
But this is a nice little treat.
Put it in the refrigerator. Have a can whenever you have dinner or something like that.
So all in all, what did you think of this?
I think it was a good thing. Made my tummy kind of hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we had to take about a half-hour break between regular filming and this. So,
Also, because the battery died.
well, yeah, but it was good that it did. So, yeah.
So, what's your favorite one?
My favorite one,
Absolute favorite one is like if you left on a
cotton candy,
so you'd take cotton candy with you.
probably.
Mine would be probably the Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it was not a bad flavor. Honestly, a lot of them were good. 2 of them, well, technically, 3 of them were
two
really
and a
bad.
half of them could burn in a fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Delight,
Yep.
the Wild Berry,
Mm-hmm.
and the Chocolate Covered.
Yep. I'm in agreement there.
But if you like chocolate and marshmallow in the middle, like I said earlier in the video, that if you like what you like, go right ahead and enjoy the candy you want.
Mm-hmm.
We're just giving you our opinion. We're
Yeah.
not trying to change we do, but we're trying to give you an idea what it is.
Yeah, we're more of like, hey, we haven't to see it, let's try it and give our reaction. So pretty much it's a reaction.
Tell us how you would rate these and how you what ones you'd like the most, or some type other stories involving Peeps.
Yeah, just put it down in the comments below.
Yep, and
until next time, I've been Nurdie J.
I'm Ben.
And we're the Nurdie Boyz, and we'll catch you next time.